This is my first 5-star book of the year.
Is bad, it's wrong, it needs to be harnessed and controlled, and so she's like, oh bugger, I need to revive her, and gets told, you're a terrible witch, you can't get a spell right, you flunked out the first time you were in the lowly house that this street in this town, being aware that there was magic to super split the picture. It was very good, I really enjoyed it. Season 1 was. I'm waiting to enjoy season 2. That I don't have to give you coming out in like 2 months, I hope, 2-3 months. But this first one,
Hello, lovely humans. It's definitely been a while since I last uploaded, so welcome back to us all. My summer sorrows are slowly fading as the leaves turn orange, and I'm just really happy to have the desire to create again. Whilst we were apart, I had a really bad reading slump. But I do have 3 books that are perfect for this time of year that I really want to recommend to you guys. The first book is A Girl Walks into the Forest by Madeleine Roux. This follows Vala, who is chosen for her beauty to marry a count that she's never met. And as she's traveling through this dark, dangerous forest to meet him, she's attacked and it leaves her face completely shredded. This is a fantasy horror book that just like truly feels like a dark fairy tale, and it is just like it's so delicious. I loved this so much. It's man versus machine, it's revenge against the patriarchy, and I really loved how the folklore was really woven into the story in the last third of the book. I gave it 4.5 stars, which is like objectively the best rating I could give a book. My 5-star ratings are really dictated by like emotion. So a 4.5-star book is like a book that I would recommend to like anyone and everyone because I just thought it was so good. This next book I gave 4 stars, and It's Tenderly I Am Devoured by Lyndall Clipstone. In this, we follow Lark, who has to save her family's livelihood by marrying the god of the underworld that her family worships. But things go wrong, and she has to seek the help of her two estranged best friends. And once they reconnect, those relationships grow into a little bit more, and I actually really liked that dynamic. The setting in this book is just like absolutely stunning. I cannot get over it. It is perfect for like the summer to fall transition. It takes place on this like these seaside cliffs and in sea caves, and it's just beautiful. It's dark and stormy, but it's also gothic and romantic. And I don't know if you can tell, but like the atmosphere of this book has like really stuck with me. This last book that I want to recommend to y'all has just like such a special place in my heart. This is my first 5-star book of the year. This is Arcana Academy by Elise Kova. This book starts out with one of my favorite tropes, and that's when oh, my cat's about to jump off the bookshelf that's behind you, and I'm scared he's gonna knock over everything. Feeny, don't touch it. Feeny, ah! Good job. Okay, I was saying that this book starts off with one of my favorite tropes, which is when the main character is imprisoned and then is more or less forced to make a deal with a person in power for their freedom. I don't know why I really like that. It just almost always works for me. The main character, Clara, agrees to a fake engagement with Prince Caelus, who is also the headmaster of the Arcana Academy. In this academy and in this world, people use tarot cards for like magical abilities, and it kind of reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! In like a really fun way, where like your deck of cards is like a weapon. And I think that's my favorite part about this book is the magic system. It's so impressive and well thought out. I was pitching this book to my in-person book club, and the word that I used to like try to convey my love and like obsession for this book was fandom worthy. It just feels like there's so much material in here to explore and like learn about, like everything from like the character connections to the world building to the magic system. Like there is just so much in this world that I'm just so excited about. This academy also has houses. They're the 4 suits of the tarot, so wands, swords, cups, and coins. And like this could be a replacement like for Harry Potter. Like I need everyone to like read this, and I'm obsessed. All that to say, I love this book, and I want people to find and love this book as well. So yeah, please read it. I'm so excited to reread it next month. So yeah, hopefully at least one of these books sparked your interest enough for you to add it to your TBR. If you have read any of these books or any of these authors, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. That's literally why I started YouTube. I just truly love reading people's like thoughts and reviews and recommendations in the comments, and it really motivates me to continue making videos. So let me know. Okay, so I just read Brighter Than Scale, Swifter Than Flame by Neon Yang. It only took me a few hours to read this because it's only like 160 pages long, and I am actually like so impressed with how much the author was able to achieve with like such limited word count. In this, we follow Yeva, who is a renowned dragon slayer, and she is being sent to a neighboring kingdom as an emissary to find out if the stories of that kingdom harboring dragons is true. Yeva's character arc, which not only deals with her identity as a knight, but also as a biracial person, I thought it was really well done. I know I already said this, but I am just like so impressed. We got pretty much her entire character arc. We even got moments of like regression within that arc. And I have read a lot longer books that like could not have done that. Had this been a full-length novel, I think I would have been so obsessed with the romance between her and the queen. Like the potential for like such a good slow burn was there, and it just sucks that like we didn't get that. I gave this book 3.5 stars. I thought it was good. I am really curious to see if Neon Yang's other books are of a similar length, because I would have preferred something longer just to immerse myself in the world and to really get to know the characters, because I really did enjoy their writing style. I think there were some really beautiful moments and metaphors in there. And I just think like more time in a story, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. So I am going to go on Goodreads and see if any of their other books, if any of those premises interest me. Monster. As you saw, I started Hemlock and Silver by Kingfisher. This is a reimagining of Snow White, and in this we follow Anya, who since childhood has devoted her life to studying different poisons and cures. She's summoned by the king because his daughter Snow is ill, and none of the physicians can figure out what's wrong with her, and so Anya is really their last hope. I'm really enjoying the like scientific detective aspect to this book, and then where I'm at right now, so like around 150 pages, the fantasy element was just introduced, and so I'm really looking forward to that combination. There's also a humor to Kingfisher's writing that for whatever reason just really works for me, when typically I do not like humor in fantasy narrative. But Kingfisher is definitely the exception. My favorite book of hers is When a Sorceress Comes to Call. I absolutely loved that. It was a 4.5 star. I've also read Sword Heart, which I did like a little bit less. But honestly, after this book, as long as everything keeps going the way that it is, I think Kingfisher is going to become an auto-buy author for me. Okay, so I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I'm trying to vlog Monday through Friday and then leave the weekends to edit. And I think that's going to be the most sustainable and successful way for me to actually weekly vlog. I didn't read as much as I wanted to. I didn't film as much as I wanted to, but that's okay. I think it's gonna be a decent vlog for my first video in 4 months, so hopefully you enjoyed it. So if you're still watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a really lovely day today.